Hey guys, it's me, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, Alexander Hamilton. I was doing my hair for this video today, and when I sat down and looked in the mirror, I was like, I look like our founding fathers. The founding fathers? Founding fathers? How do you even say that? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela. This is your first time here. I basically wanted to sit down and recreate this look that I did yesterday. This is going to be the third Valentine's Day makeup tutorial that I am doing. This is pretty much almost the same thing as the first one. I basically did this look yesterday because I was filming a organizing and decluttering video. For those of you that don't know, I like to do those type of videos, clean with me, stuff like that. And I was like, I really like this makeup look. I think I'm gonna film it. So here we are. If you guys wanna hang out with me and see how I put this look together, then just keep watching. It is so gloomy outside. I'm starting off by just prepping my eyes and then just setting my eye with my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance pressed powder. Okay, I'm gonna start off with my Violet Voss Essentials palette. I got this as my BoxyCharm, so any of you people that, you know, are subscribed to BoxyCharm, you might have this palette already, but I'm gonna start off by going in with Dusty Rose. And I'm using my Morphe E22 blending brush. I'm just gonna pop this right in the crease and just go back and forth in windshield wiper motions, and then kind of slowly bringing it into the inner corner and then buffing it up and out in circular motions. I'm just dipping back in until I get the depth that I want. Y'all, I really need to pluck my eyebrows and wax them. Whew. I was trying so hard to let them grow out, and now I kind of like forgot about them. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with Cinnamon right here, and I'm actually going to be, I think, mixing it with a little bit of Dusty Rose, which is the first shade we were using, just to kind of soften it up a little bit. I'm going to keep that on the outer crease using the same brush. Just kind of stamping it, and then buffing it up into the crease. Kind of going in circular motions right in that pocket area. Okay, now I'm gonna just dip into my color switch real quick and just brush off as much of those shadows as I can, just to kind of start off with a clean base, because I'm gonna still use the same brush. And then I'm gonna go back in with Dusty Rose again and just kind of buff it on the outer crease, right on the edges there, to just kind of smooth everything over. And just kind of flick it out, kind of like in a wing almost. I just want this to be really, really soft and blown out. Nothing harsh. Just like a little like boop boop. And then I'm just gonna take whatever is left on that same brush and just kind of dust it over my lid. Just so there's a little wash of color right on my lid and it's not just bare. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going in with this brush right here. I'm not sure what it is, but I know I got it from Morphe. And I'm going to be going in with the Violet Voss palette again in black and cinnamon, and just mixing the two together and then stamping that on my lash line. Okay, and then I kind of want like a little shimmer glitter topper, so I'm going to be going in with the Celestial Thunder from Dominique Cosmetics. I got this in my BoxyCharm too, so a lot of people might have this as well. I'm going to be going in with Eternal Lights, and I'm just going in with my finger basically and just kind of popping this on the lid. It's a really pretty glittery shadow, not pigmented, but it's really pretty as like a topper. I don't know if you guys can like catch that on camera, but it's so gorgeous. You guys, I decided to cancel my BoxyCharm. I just feel like I haven't been very impressed lately with a lot of their products, and like I never end up using like all of the products that they send me, and the prices keep going up and up, which I mean, it's not that expensive. I think it's like $25 a month for the basic box, but if I'm not using like everything all the time in the boxes, it just seems like a waste to me, and I'm trying to like get rid of the stuff that I don't need, you know, like subscription wise. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. I added a little bit more glitter today than what I had on yesterday. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I'm actually gonna do that off camera and then I will be right back. Okay, so for primer, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer with my Real Techniques blending sponge. I liked this primer, but for whatever reason, I just felt like it wasn't very pore filling when I was using it. I was just putting it on with my fingers, and so I was like, let me try putting it on with my blending sponge. And oh my Lord, it makes such a difference. Once I have my foundation on, my skin looks way better. Highly recommend using like some type of tool or blending sponge instead of your fingers. I just think it works way better. I mean, I push it pretty hard into my skin too. Okay, so for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm just gonna be using a Real Techniques buffing brush, and this is in the shade 410. Whenever I first put this foundation on, I'm always like, whoo, there's a little orange. A little too dark for me. But once I blend it in and put my concealer on my powder, I feel like it looks a lot better. I like using this brush to buff it into my skin better than my blending sponge, but I feel like I use more product when I'm using the brush. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I'm trying to give this foundation a chance because I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like everybody loves this foundation, but I'm just like, I can do without. It just, by the end of the day, it just always falls off of my face. It just doesn't stick very well, and I don't know what it is. And I don't have super oily skin, but for whatever reason, like if I touch my nose area or accidentally like scratch my nose, it just like slips right off. Blending it up into the hairline, because whenever I watch back my videos, I always, oh my, I always feel like I'm blending it up into my hairline, but then when I watch back the video, I'm like, could you have blended a little bit higher? By the way, my heater just turned on, so I'm so sorry if there's a bunch of background noise now. I'm just gonna go back over with my blending sponge real quick and just press everything into the skin. I'm not trying to do like super full coverage. When do I ever try and do super full coverage? Like, I don't mind if my freckles pop through, or even if my rosiness in my cheeks pop through, because it's like I'm putting blush there anyway, so it's like, what's the point of covering it up if I'm just gonna like top it with a blush? You know what I mean? Okay, so going in with concealer, I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I love this stuff. Why did I ever stop using it? Okay, so that was in the shade 5 Ivory, but I'm gonna top it with Cool Ivory 01. It's a little bit cooler, just so I can have a little bit of a brighter under eye. I'm also gonna actually go back in with the ivory, put a little bit on my chin, nose, and forehead. Kind of bringing this concealer up onto the side of my nose too. I'm just gonna set my eye with my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder. You guys, this stuff is so good. I don't know why it took me so long to use it. It's just so lightweight, which I feel like it's really good for under the eye. Okay, so I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, my loose powder. Just gonna set my face real quick, and then just press it in with my blending sponge, just to get rid of a little bit of that powdery feel and look that's on my face. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to be going in with my Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics blush brush. I've been using this blush brush recently for like bronzer, contour, blush, that kind of stuff. Dude, one of these days I will get through a makeup tutorial and my hair will not be like looking through it just went through. I can't talk. Looking like it went through a windstorm. Freaking dog. Like, I swear this dog just knows whenever I'm filming. It literally barks at everything. Like the wind blows and it starts barking. So I'm so sorry if that's in the background of my video. Not all dogs can be perfect like Chance. Okay, so I'm gonna contour a little bit with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder now in the shade True Beige. Going back in with that blush brush. I'm just kind of running over where I bronzed. I just had some leftover bronzer on this brush from yesterday, so I'm just running it over my nose real quick. And then blending out my bronzer and contour. This freaking dog is going to be in my entire video. Shut up! Like, if my dog was barking, I would be like, Chance, be quiet, or bring him inside or something. I wouldn't just be like, you can bark and you can bark and you can bark and... We're just gonna have to power through this, you guys. Like, let's just do this. I'm going in with my Wander Beauty Trip for 2 blush and bronzer duo. I'm going in with the shade Bellini for blush. It's a really pretty pink shade. Right on the apples of my cheeks. Just a little bit on my nose. And then I always like to go back in with my powder brush and just kind of work that into my contour and bronzer just so it blends more smoothly. And then for highlight, I'm going to be going in with Laura Geller's Baked Blush. This is in the shade Peach Glow. It's got a really nice pinky peach undertone. So I think it's really just pretty for the occasion. Complements the eyeshadow nicely. And like, do you see that? Do you guys see that? Okay, so going back in for my under eye, I'm going to be going back in with Dusty Rose from the Violet Voss palette. And I'm just going to lightly dust that under my eye. And just kind of blend the two together. I'm just going to throw on some mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. This is just the original. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my brows next. I'm actually going to do that off camera and then I will be right back. Alright, so brows are on. Let's move on to lips. By the way, I forgot to mention lashes. I'm using the Ardell 110 lashes. These are super, super simple, very, very light, cute, flirty lashes. You can't even really tell if they're on, but they just give a little extra to the look. For lips, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in 102 Beige Babe. For lipstick, I'm going to be going in with Maybelline 920 Nude Lust. And then topping my lipstick, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. And then to set my face, I'm just going to be going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Alrighty guys, so this is a finished look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I threw this look together. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.